Palpatine, what are you doing here? Something dark side.
Doing?
Nothing! Did you see anything?
Are you playing with your dolls again?
They're not dolls, they're collectibles! Wait, what time is it?
It's almost 6. Where are you going?
The game store before they close.
Yeah, but it's snowing.
Who gives a shit?
Don't you have enough games? What?
Hey, never mind.
I told you.
Well, I'm staying in. You guys want to play some video games?
Who are you talking to?
The audience.
Right.
Fucking snow. You know what the snow always made me think of? One thing. Not shoveling. Not, getting out of the driveway for work the next day. Not, being a homeowner and hoping your roof doesn't cave in and all that shit. It always made me think of one thing. The Battle of Hoth from fucking Star Wars, yep. Yeah, from Star Wars. One of my favorite fucking franchises of all time in existence. And my personal favorite episode, Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. I mean, come on. Like, what's not to like? It was a much darker storyline. Darth Vader reveals to Luke that he's his father. Yoda's in it. Boba Fett and the rest of the bounty hunters hunt after Han. That big fucking giant worm thing in the asteroid. But, come on, like, let's be honest. What do we all fucking care about? The giant fucking AT-AT robot things with 4 legs that invaded Hoth, the snow planet, looking for Luke and the rebels. That was the best part. Come on. That's what I think about when it snows out. I mean, am I the only one? I could go on forever about Star Wars, so instead I'm going to try and just focus on a couple of video games that showcase digital depictions of the Battle of Hoth, one of the most important battles in the entire mythology of the franchise. I'm going to start on the Nintendo, Empire Strikes Back, but look, like right on the cover, they just mainly showcase the AT-ATs on Hoth. Like, yep, it's in this game, you gotta get it, it's even on the back. So, before I fucking ramble on way too much, let's get started. Empire Strikes Back on NES, released in March '93, I believe, for all of us who didn't have a Super Nintendo at the time. Let's see how she holds up today. We've got the main title, the opening storyline crawl. The cinematics look really good in the introduction. We begin, obviously, as Luke, riding through the treacherous fields of Hoth, trying to get back to Echo Base on his okay, I'm trying to play a game here. Thank you, Sir Alec Guinness. I've seen the movies. I know what a lightsaber is. So I guess this is just after Luke gets loose from the Wampa, but apparently the Wampa told its children that it had with Cousin It to hide the fucking lightsaber in some random-ass fucking cavern you have to climb all the way up to. What a pain in the ass. When Luke has the lightsaber equipped on the Tauntaun, he's all like, I have the power! The grunting or flatulence coming out from the Tauntaun freaks me the hell out. Must be from all this weird fibery crap it keeps eating off the ground. What's this crap supposed to be anyway? That's what it looks like, a big steaming pile of poo. It's basically just health restoring for your Tauntaun. Speaking of, why does the Tauntaun instantly decompose when it dies? I'm blaming Scorpion.
Fatality.
Just how many probe droids did Vader send here? Obsessed. And why does Luke walk on the water before he sinks? What is he, fucking Jesus? Does the water have to think before it decides to swallow him up? The controls take a little getting used to. You can't just easily shoot and move like in Contra. Luke just pretty much picks wherever the fuck he wants to shoot, stops, stalls, and basically does whatever the hell he wants. The jumping is pretty shitty. It's more of a hop. Look at him, he looks like a fucking jackrabbity jackass. There's a slight delay before the actual jump, so you need to learn the timing just right, which isn't easy when there's moving platforms you have to jump to that move at various speeds while being attacked in every fucking direction. After 5 minutes of frustration, you'll realize that holding down the duck button for a few seconds makes you flash and lets you do a higher jump just like in Mario 2 to reach further platforms or jump over enemies. Get the fuck away from me! In the time it takes for you to take down one of the bigger wampas with your blasters, you'll be able to watch all 6 fucking Star Wars movies, so instead switch to the lightsaber, but that still takes forever too. Each one has a safe spot like this where they can't touch you, so just sit back, relax, and pick away at their health for the next hour. Nowhere to watch. The hell? That wampa just farted in Luke's face. Wow, what an asshole. Literally. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Oh wait, that was a tauntaun. Fuck that whole joke. Okay, so I killed the last wampa. I'm collecting the hairballs he's spitting out. Fought a huge ass probe droid. Then it's on to Han telling me to join the Battle of Hoth. Well damn, that was fast. Nice to see you too. Whatever, who cares? This Battle of Hoth is awesome. It kinda borrows from the Empire Strikes Back game for Atari, just flying back and forth in your snowspeeder taking down AT-ATs, which there's about 11 of as opposed to the 2 or 3 in the film. So you're given 5 tow cables to bring down the AT-ATs, just like in the movie. Yeah, stay down, motherfucker. Once they've fallen, you can blow their heads off and you earn an extra continue each time. Although, you can only collect 5 continues as your max, it's still satisfying as all hell to hear that fanfare chime in. Once you're out of tow cables, it gets a little redundant because all you have is your blasters and it takes a million fucking shots and a million fucking passes to take these assholes down. When you eventually get shot down, and you will, it ain't over, baby. You get to run like fuck on foot to the next AT-AT, which takes like 6 goddamn hours. Run faster! Come on, use the force! What the fuck? Jesus, it's fucking midnight? Fuck this! Yeah, I was forced to use the force to force down the fucking D-pad with tape to keep Luke walking so I can fucking go to bed. And it's working. He's moving. Good night. Oh yeah. Nope. Wow, he's still going. Open course! Okay, finally! Alright, watch this. Luke takes down the AT-AT single-handedly with his lightsaber, just like in the film. How can you not think that's awesome? One weird thing though, after it explodes in the background behind you, Luke can still jump in the air and take out the AT-AT's head with his lightsaber. Isn't he in the foreground, like 20 football fields away from the thing? Whatever, still awesome. Eventually at some point, a random snowspeeder comes and picks you up to help you take down the remaining 653 AT-ATs. Then it's on to Echo Base. Home to ladders that lead you to nowhere. Bullshit fucking aerial platforms that take forever to come back to you if you miss them. Come on. And of course we can't forget about the electrified spike pits the rebels left behind. Yeah, thanks. I guess they really didn't want anyone getting in here. There's ATSTs hanging around, but not too sure how they got inside with all these ladders and dead ends everywhere. When you take these dickheads down, or if you can find an unmanned one, you get to pilot it. How cool is that? Die, you heathens! Look, you could even make the ATST headbang! Whoa. I don't remember the ATSTs being pimped out with hydraulics. How many concussions do you think Luke has from banging his head around from this thing jumping all over the place? I'm suffering from brain trauma too. All these goddamn death traps. I've been lost for about a half hour, and I can't get past this fucking mega rocket ATST. That didn't take long. Thing's impossible. And game over. I love how when you run out of lives, they roll the credits, which you'd think they usually do when you complete a game. Nope, not here. They're like, well, you fucked up. Game over. It's all your fault. Nice one, Luke. The Force will be with you. Always. Yeah, and so will herpes. Probably a good time to move on. Super Empire Strikes Back for the SNES, also released in 1993. The Force is strong with this game, and so is the force of the erection of my pants when I first played this 16-bit gem. Yup, this little gray piece of plastic has it all. Great graphics, the music's phenomenal. It's still hard as all hell though. I'm talking about the game's difficulty, not my penis. This one at least lets you change the difficulty level, thank God, because the NES version seems to only have a Beyond Bullshit mode. Although it's still challenging, even on easy. A plus though, as opposed to the NES version, we don't have to search for the fucking lightsaber this time. I think Luke picked up some of his attack animation from Amagon. He even pouts his ass out when he's deflecting shots by pressing down and Y. We miss you, Amagon. Wherever you are.